too. Yeah. Soccer team. Well, Susie, we didn't even know she could access the computer. And at the first, when we started working with Susie, we didn't even realize she could read because it just wasn't vocal enough. And once we seen the access on the computer, we were able to see she could read and get on there, and we were just amazed. She's just gone leaps and bounds. It's actual an aid for her, because for her, she can watch the YouTube videos and watch somebody cooking, and so she learns better by picture than she does by verbal. So when she sees the picture, she can take her own time to process it, so she learns better by picture than by verbal. David's very fluent, as you could tell on the computer. He reads and he writes and stuff. With David, he's just recently going to be married this summer. So we're hoping to set him up so that he can get into a full-time job of some sort, or a lot of hours, because he's very capable.
We're just learning all together, aren't we?
Yeah,
this is my first time on Skype, guys.
Can you see Carol?
I'm doing good, Susie.
I'll touch you, sweetie.
How's that?
I can hear you loud and clear.
You can keep an eye on them.
Did you just push the camera?
Ah, we got video.
And we've just got it in the last week, and we're going from a touch screen to a laptop with a mouse or cursor, and they haven't operated that. And we were a little leery, but unbelievable. They learned it so fast. We're trying out different programs with them to see what's going to be applicable, what's going to work in work or volunteer situations. Right now we're using a lot of the fun programs just to teach.
We're being pulled in 5 different directions because they're figuring it out so fast. They're just, it's this little explosion. We can't keep up. We feel like marathon runners just struggling to keep up with their enjoyment of this. As you can tell, the energy level and the noise and everything is off the charts.
It's the spirit of show, and it's jam-packed with excitement.
These guys have never had exposure to anything like this, so we're trying to find user-friendly, real-world applications to be able to apply this to their daily lives.
This one here is when it starts and when it ends.
David, for example, I show him something and within 10 minutes, 5 minutes, he's got it and he's running with it. We spent a day and we programmed everybody that he knows their birthdays. And for him, that was such a sense of pride, because he always felt bad if he forgot a birthday. He doesn't have to worry about that. It will remind him. We set it so it reminds him a day ahead, so he can get a card, or he can, you know, and that for him was such a sense of pride, knowing that he'll never forget his wife's birthday, he'll never forget his mom's birthday. So it is amazing to watch how these guys are applying it into their lives.
You gotta put that down because we're going on the computer to open up your Hotmail.
So in essence of getting a job, there's a confidence level. You know, whether it be volunteer, whether it be accessing work, actual work, it just opens up a whole new world.
Did you want to zoom in? We'll walk closer so you can get a close-up of one single flower. Richard, Angelina. Yeah.
And we'd like to do a lot of self-made type jobs too for them, which is more applicable. They can do it at their own rate and their own speed. So even having the computers and being able to access it to, i.e. set up books, help them keep an accounting system, there's all sorts of possibilities.
Right here is
They're so excited about each level and what it can do that they're into it, and they don't want to stop. They don't even want to take a break.
The amazing thing with these guys is their joy, their excitement for it. I don't have to force them to learn anything. They love it, and they're coming up to me and asking me questions. How do I do this? What do I do? You know, like, hey, and their excitement when they get it, when they can do it on their own, is such a sense of independence, such a sense of pride.
Right here. Enter.
I think it's unlimited. I can't even put a cap on what can happen from it. I couldn't even tell you how far they could go, because they're doing things that I didn't even think they could do.
I mean, this is just the little tip of the iceberg. The next couple of months, these guys are going to be, the synergy off it is going to be explosive. So I'm so excited to see what these guys are going to do.